Let's start right out with a check of the market action from Dan Deming of KKM Financial. Dan, good to see you. What could move the market this week?
Well, this week, Angie, I think one thing that's going to be front and center is the labor data. Now, not necessarily non-farm payrolls, but the ADP number that will come out in the middle of the week. I think that will set the tone, as we do know that the Fed is struggling between inflation and labor data. Couple that with Fed speak throughout the week. They'll have a chance to talk about their decision in the previous meeting. And the final thing will be earnings once again this week. We have several names coming out this week, maybe not the big names from past week, but we still have Uber, Pfizer, AMD, ANET, and Robinhood, to name a few that are coming out this week.
Do you think the ADP jobs report will have enough validity without the government's labor report coming out on Friday? The Fed, traders, and investors all need a decent read on what's happening in the labor market.
Well, given the fact that we have limited data points available to us at this point, Angie, I think the ADP number certainly is more important, as it does at least show some indication of where the labor data and where the labor market currently is. Now, it doesn't necessarily track what the non-farm payrolls data typically shows on a month-over-month basis, but it is the only data set that we'll have this week as far as labor data. And we do know the Fed is very focused on what appears to be a weakening labor market, even though inflation remains somewhat sticky.
Thank you, Dan. Have a great week.
All right. Thanks for having me, Angie.